Guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be filming my summer spring empties video. I've been collecting products that I've used up for a couple of months now, and I have a lot of empties to share with you. I feel like empties videos used to be really popular on YouTube like a few years ago, and now not many people do them, but I really like seeing them because it's really cool, in my opinion, to see what people actually use up and if they would repurchase it or not. So let's jump into my empties. First off, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of the Clean AF makeup remover wipes by Petchology. Petchology. I really like these. I started using these because Samantha March recommended them. And for a long time, I was using the Yes to Coconut wipes. And I really like those. I thought nothing was ever going to be better than those wipes, but I really like these wipes. I'm definitely going to keep repurchasing them. Ulta is sold out of them right now, which is rude, in my opinion. It's rude. How dare they be sold out of them? But I really like these. I really recommend them. They are a little more expensive than the Yes to Coconut wipes, which are another brand of wipes I like a lot. They take off all your makeup really easily. They're really gentle on the skin. They don't smell fantastic, but that's not a big deal in my opinion. So yeah, like these a lot. Some wipes I did not like very much. These are the Ulta, from the Ulta collection, the makeup remover towelettes. I just didn't think these were great for removing makeup. They didn't have the oomph to actually take the makeup off your face. So I use these up basically just to take off swatches from my hand. I don't know. I think there are other wipes that are cheap that are much better than these. You really don't need to buy these. See, I'm saving you money. I'm saving you money. Don't buy these. Oh, this. I forgot I had this. Okay. This is the this is the Fit Me foundation, the Dewy and Smooth by Maybelline. I used this up a long time ago. I did like this foundation, but I think I like the other Fit Me foundation, the poreless, matte and poreless, or something like that. Matte and poreless. I like their other Fit Me foundation, matte and poreless, better. If you want to try a Fit Me foundation, I recommend the matte and poreless. I don't think it's very matte. Because I don't like matte foundations and I like that foundation. This one was just okay in my opinion. I just didn't really like how it looked on my skin. I just didn't really like the finish. I ended up mixing it with some other foundations in order to use it up. But you know, makeup, foundation preferences are very personal, so you might like this. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. And this is in the shade 110 Porcelain, which is actually too dark for me, for sure. Maybe not too dark, it's too yellow. It's too yellow for sure. Next, so this is the Not Your Mother's Tahitian Gardenia Flour and Mango Butter Curl Defining Detangler. Say that 5 times fast. So this is basically what this is. This is a spray that detangles your hair. It's very useful. I have been through like 5 million bajillion bottles of this. Because my hair gets tangled really easily, and if you don't detangle it and you try to brush, you end up pulling a lot of your hair out. So this really helps me detangle my hair, makes it much easier to brush out. I like this a lot. It's not too expensive. It's like $8 or $9. I already have a new bottle. Definitely going to keep repurchasing this. And this is the Fab Pore Purifying Foam Cleanser by Soap & Glory. This is basically what I use to wash my face every day. This is a really good cleanser, in my opinion. It's not too drying. You know how sometimes face washes can leave your skin really dry. This is not too drying. It makes your skin feel really clean. It smells good. It's pretty inexpensive. It's like $10, $11, something like that. And it lasts a long time. I mean, this bottle lasted me probably like 6 months. I'm not sure. I have a new one now. I'm using that up. I think this is a really good product. It's not like a miracle product. It's not going to like totally transform your skin. But if you're just looking for like you just want a face cleanser that's going to be good, not going to be too expensive, going to be just basic, this is a really good thing to pick up. All right, and this is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. This is the shade Porcelain L1. Are you sensing a theme with my foundation shades? This was a little too dark for me. Not gonna lie, this was a little too dark for me. It was a little too yellow, a little too warm toned. I am very neutral toned, so this was too dark. I did really like this formula though. It has a really nice dewy finish. It really is a light illusion. Light illusion's a really good name for it because it just makes your skin look kind of glowy and beautiful. It is not super long lasting. It does break down kind of quickly within 6 or 7 hours or so. Especially in your chin and like around your nose and stuff, it will break down pretty quickly. So what I was doing was mixing it with other foundations that would get that beautiful glow, but also it would last throughout the day. This is a little expensive for drugstore. It's like $13. It did take me a long time to go through this, so I do think it's kind of worth it. And this packaging is nice. It's very sturdy. It's got a pump. Definitely a nice product. I would recommend. This is the Marc Anthony Strengthening Grow Long Anti-Breakage Oil. Helps prevent breakage and restore strength for a beautiful shine. It's basically an oil you spray on your hair. I have gone through so many different hair oils that you spray on hair oils in my life, and I basically just use them to kind of smooth my hair a little bit, get rid of some frizziness, kind of add some moisture because I have really, really dry hair. And this was good. I don't think Ulta carries Marc Anthony hair products anymore. They're a pretty good brand. They're affordable. Products are pretty good. I can't complain. This product, I do remember it smelled kind of funny. It might be the caffeine infusion. But yeah, overall, pretty good. This product, this is another thing from the Ulta Beauty collection. This was their White Flowers body butter. So basically it's just hand lotion. I really did not like this hand lotion. It kind of just made my skin feel a bit greasy. The scent was good. The scent was great, but the texture, it just kind of left a greasy feeling on my skin, and I'm not really used to that with lotion. Usually for me, lotion absorbs really well. You don't feel it. So I will not be repurchasing this because I didn't like how it felt. It was pretty cheap though, so that's a plus. Maybe if you were using it as body lotion, you wouldn't mind that as much, but I usually, I used it mostly on my hands, so I didn't like it. So this is just a little lotion from Bath & Body Works. It is the Aromatherapy Sleep Hand Cream, and the scents are lavender and cedarwood. This smells really good. I really like these little bottles from Bath & Body Works because you can just throw them in your purse and just take them with you. So I actually have a bunch of these in different scents, so I'm definitely going to keep repurchasing these. I like this a lot. Bath & Body Works stuff, in my opinion, is really good. I have a lot of Bath & Body Works stuff in this box of empties. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this. Next, I have the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. It has cat hair on it. This, I didn't love this. Everyone on YouTube seemed to love this. For me, it was just a little too matte, a little too dry. If you like that in your concealer, you'd probably really like this. The shade is Fair Rose. So I am a Fair Rose is basically what it's telling me. It was a pretty good shade match for me. This is really cheap. I think it's like $4. Good concealer. This was a good concealer if you like matte concealer. I probably won't repurchase it because it was a little too matte, a little too dry for me, but overall, probably a pretty good product. Next, I have the Clinique All About Eyes. This is an eye cream. I really like this eye cream. This is probably like the third or fourth one I've gone through. It's really tiny, you can see. And the reason it's really tiny is because I get the little size, because the full size is like $60. And the little size is like $32. So I can't afford the full size of this product. I'm trying out different eye creams now because this is just too expensive. I mean, I like it a lot. It's really moisturizing. It really reduces your dark circles, reduces puffiness. It's just too expensive. It's just not affordable for me. But if you are wanting to splurge on skincare, I really recommend this. This is the Clinique All About Eyes. Okay, next I have the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. This is just like, I've had this product a few times before. It's a nice, really refreshing spray. I usually use it as like a primer or, in addition to another setting spray because it's not really a setting spray. It's just kind of a refreshing facial spray. Every now and then when I'm trying to like get to a shipping minimum, I just throw this in my cart and I always like it. I don't think it's really necessary. I don't think you really need to have this product in your collection, but it is nice. I do enjoy it. It smells great. I recommend it if you're interested in that kind of thing. Next up, we have the Neutrogena Age Shield Face Oil-Free Sunscreen SPF 110. And I have SPF 110 because I am extremely pale. You can see that. Everybody can see that. And it's important if you are extremely pale, even if you're not extremely pale, for everybody actually, to wear sunscreen. I always wear this all over my face and on my neck. And when I'm outside, I try to keep my arms covered so that I don't get sunburnt or anything like that. Yeah, this is a really good sunscreen. I like this one specifically because it's very, like, when you put it on your face, it's not oily. So it doesn't disrupt makeup when you put makeup over it. So I always use this as my first step when I'm getting ready in the morning. I just put it all over my face and neck. And then I go in with moisturizers, primers, foundation, all of that good stuff. So this is like your first step, for me anyway, of skincare. All right, next up we have the EcoTools Brush Shampoo. I like this a lot. This is a really good option for cleaning your brushes. It's really, in my opinion, it works really well. You just put a little bit on your brush with a little bit of water and it just takes all of the makeup right out of your brush when you scrub it a little bit. It's pretty cheap. I think this is like $6 and this lasted a few months for me. I have another one now that I'm using up. So definitely something I'm going to keep repurchasing. I really recommend it. Look, cat hair. All right, and then we have a bottle of MAC Fix Plus. I feel like there's not anything else that anybody can say about Fix Plus. Fix Plus has kind of been talked about to death in the beauty community. It's a great setting spray, in my opinion. Oh, hi. Yeah, so this is Fix Plus. This is the rose scent. I really like the rose scent. I think now they have the lavender scent, the coconut scent, and the rose scent, and the original, which doesn't really have much of a scent. I really like the rose scent because I like rose scented things. I recommend this a lot. The only problem is it is a little expensive. So I think I've actually found a dupe for Fix Plus. I'm writing something about that on my blog now. So I'm going to link to my blog in the description if you want to go read that. It'll be up pretty soon. Yeah, I've gone through a ton of bottles of Fix Plus in my life. I'm definitely going to keep repurchasing it. Really good setting spray in my opinion. Okay, so this is a perfume actually, or a body mist, I guess, a body spray. It is the Fresh White Musk Spray by Body Fantasies. You can buy this at Walmart, or I buy this at Walmart. I think it's also at CVS. It's just I wear this a lot, just on, ordinary days. I'm just going to work or whatever. It's just a very floral, very fresh scent. I like floral perfumes a lot. I know a lot of people do not like floral perfumes, but I like them. It's super cheap. It's like, this bottle is probably like $5 or $6 or something, and it lasts, a few months, and I wear it a lot. I like it a lot. Some people have said it's a little strong. I think it's good. I already have a new bottle. Another Bath & Body Works product. This is the Japanese Cherry Blossom Shower Gel, Bath & Body Works. I really like their shower gels because they're very concentrated, so a little bit of product goes a long way. And it takes me a long time to use up bottles of shower gel, a couple of months. I really like the Japanese Cherry Blossom scent. It's very floral, it's very sweet. I recommend the scent, I recommend the product. I recommend basically everything by Bath & Body Works. This little thing is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. And this was a sample. I do have the full size product as well, but this is a sample that I used up. This is kind of my daily moisturizer. I like it because it's very light, not oily or anything like that. Makeup goes on really nicely over it, and it really does give your skin nice moisture. My skin is not very dry, so I can't really say how it would work for dry skin. But for me, it works really well. Um, it is a little pricey. That's the only problem. But the samples. I think you can buy the samples. The samples are pretty affordable, and a sample lasts me a couple months, so you get good value out of it. Okay, and this is the Milani Prime Light Primer. And I think I bought this because it was like buy one, get one 50% off at Ulta for Milani products. I'm just like, oh, I'll get a primer. This was a fine primer. I don't think it was anything special. I don't think it really did a whole lot. Like, it didn't really change the way my makeup applied, but it definitely gave me a bit of a glow. Yeah, I think it was okay. It was a little expensive for, what it was. I think e.l.f. makes better primers that are cheaper. I probably wouldn't repurchase this, but it wasn't a bad product. I have nothing negative to say about it. But yeah, it's okay. And then we have the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I think everybody in the world knows about this concealer at this point. This is like the most talked about concealer probably ever. I have gone through like so many tubes of this concealer. Probably like more than 10. So there's just something about this concealer that is just really nice on skin. It just looks really nice. It looks really smooth. I'm wearing it right now in my under eyes. And I just think it's really pretty. And there's nothing really, in my opinion, that compares, for my skin. I'm definitely going to keep repurchasing it. I'm using a bottle right now and I have another backup after that. So I'm stocked up. And I have the shade Fair Beige, which is actually quite a good shade match for me because it's pretty neutral and not too yellow or not too pink. Next up, we have another concealer that I like a lot. This is the Photo Focus Concealer by Wet n Wild. You can see the words have kind of rubbed off. This shade is, I don't know what shade this is because, this is the shade Light Ivory. Light Ivory is way too dark for me. They just expanded, a couple of months ago, they expanded their shade range. So now I have the correct shade, which is much lighter. This one is too yellow, but I would mix it with other concealers to make it a little bit lighter. But I like this concealer because it kind of has a bouncy texture. So it's very moisturizing. It's very light, in my opinion. It's really comfortable to wear. I like it a lot. I've gone through probably at least 10 tubes of it because there's really not very much in this little tube, but it is like $5, so it's an okay trade-off. I actually have a darker shade of this that I use to contour. I didn't contour today, but I use this for cream contour sometimes and I like it a lot. And next we have the cutest product in the world probably, also covered with cat hair. The Panda's Dream White Sleeping Pack. This has been the nighttime moisturizer I've been using for probably about a year now. I like this a lot. This is by the brand Tony Moly. You can buy this at Ulta, or you could buy this at Ulta. They're not selling this particular product anymore. They changed it. So I don't like the new one that they have now that comes in this packaging. It's just not as good. But I am trying out some other night creams by this same brand, so I'll definitely review those in the future. What I do like about this particular one, if you can find it on another website or anything, is that it doesn't have alcohol. And I kind of try to limit the amount of alcohol I use in my skincare products because I have heard it is bad for your skin, so I try to limit that when I can. Next up, I have the Aromatherapy Energy Body Butter by Bath & Body Works. I got this on sale a while ago. And I think they may have discontinued this particular formula or this particular packaging, but I like this a lot. Smells great, very moisturizing, great lotion. This is a product I buy a lot. This is the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. I like it because it basically comes in a lipstick tube that you can twist up. And you just kind of apply it to your lips and go like this, and then they're exfoliated. It's really simple, easy to use. It's very cheap. It's like $3. I think this is the scent Rose. I have another one now in a different scent that I'm using right now. I'll definitely keep repurchasing it. Definitely a really great product if you want to exfoliate your lips. Highly recommend. This is another lip product. This is the Dionysus, I don't know. Dionysus lip balm in the scent Coconut. I like this lip balm a lot, very moisturizing. It's actually made out of goat's milk. So there's that. I have a new one now that I'm using in a different scent. Like it a lot. I always wear this under lipstick or lip gloss or anything like that. I think it's a really good lip balm. Pretty cheap. I recommend it. You can buy it at Ulta. So next up I have this brush cleanser from like the Sephora's brand. Like the Sephora brand. And I kind of forgot that I had this, and then I found it in the back of my drawer, and I was like, there's about one more use left in this bottle. Let me just use this up. It's a pretty good brush cleanser. I don't know if they sell it anymore because I have a feeling that this was really old. But it smells really good. It smells like citrus. It was a little pricey. I do think that the EcoTools brush shampoo. Do you like that Pepper's tail is here? I do think that the EcoTools brush shampoo is better, especially for the price, but this is a pretty good product. All right, and then we have the e.l.f. Antioxidant Serum. I don't think this did anything. Keeping it real, keeping it 100. I don't think this did anything for my skin. I just kind of used it as a serum, you know, in the morning or at night under my moisturizer or whatever. I just applied a little bit of this product. And I just didn't notice any difference, so I don't think it really did much of anything, but it was pretty cheap, so not like I wasted a ton of money on that, so I don't know. I don't really recommend this. I also have the e.l.f. Moisturizing Serum. Again, I don't think this really did much of anything. I didn't see any extra moisture when I was using this. But again, pretty cheap. You know, doesn't hurt to try if you want to, but I personally didn't notice any difference in my skin. After that, I had a sample of the Monsieur Big Mascara by Lancome. Lots of people on YouTube seem to really love this, and I kind of don't get the hype. For me, it just seemed really clumpy, like really clumpy. Like all your lashes are one lash, kind of clumpy. And it kind of crumbled a lot on me, so I don't know. Maybe because it's the sample size, it was a different formula, I'm not sure. But it's a really expensive mascara, and for the amount of money, I just don't think it's good enough to spend your money on. So there are other better mascaras out there. For example, I really am enjoying the Maybelline Snapscara right now. I have a review of it on my blog, link in the description. So yeah, I think if you're looking for a new mascara, there are better options. Next up, I have the Lancome Lash Primer. This does absolutely nothing. Sad but true, does absolutely nothing. I think I got this in like a sample pack or kind of a gift with purchase kind of thing, or maybe as a 100-point perk from Sephora. It just doesn't do anything. It's supposed to make your lashes longer before you apply mascara. I just didn't notice a difference with it, so unfortunate. This is just a tiny nub of an eyeliner that I have. This is the Rimmel London. I think this is the Scandalize eyeliner. There are obviously no words on this anymore, in the shade brown. I really like Rimmel's eyeliners. I've used a bunch of them in the past. I go through them pretty frequently. They don't sell them at Ulta anymore, which is unfortunate, so I've been trying to find other eyeliners to use, but I think they have this at Walmart. You know, pretty good product. What I like about it is I wear contact lenses, and a lot of eyeliners get on my contact lenses, and this does not. So, seal of approval for that. And the last thing I have is a big jar of coconut oil. So it's kind of unusual, I use coconut oil to remove makeup at the end of the night. It's kind of like, I know that solid cleansers were really big on YouTube about like a year ago. And it's basically like that, except for it's much, much cheaper because a jar of coconut oil like this is like $8 or $9, and a little tub of solid makeup remover is like $35. So cheaper. Kind of the same thing. because most makeups are oil soluble. You just rub a little bit of this into your makeup and it just comes off. It is a little messy to use, so I usually do it when I'm in the shower, because if you do it, over the sink, you're kind of going to end up with like foundation handprints everywhere, I imagine. Um, I probably wouldn't recommend this if you are prone to breaking out, but I am not, because if you're prone to breaking out, you probably don't want to be rubbing oil into your skin, or if you have oily skin to begin with. But I kind of have normal to dry skin, and this works, really well for me as a makeup remover. I have another jar of it. Definitely keep using coconut oil. Okay, and those are all the empties I used up over the past couple of months. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you've used up any products in the comments. Bye!